Guys, we're working on the 30 North. I didn't thought I was going to work on it too early, but we are. What happened? Third heat cycle, the pull star came off. Got her rebuilt again. She's fixed. New string. Hopefully, it won't do it again. But now we're installing the kill switch. So we're going to set this up, get this kill switch installed. And once we get this kill switch installed, I'll show you guys what we're looking at. And I know I heard something fall, and there it is. So I need that. That goes here. So I have to put that there, which goes in this. So that screw, it's a plastic screw. Weird, different. But all right, let me get this thing worked on. We're in here, guys. We're deep in there, and look at this. Did not expect that. Did not expect that. Jeez. Well, that's not good. I really did not want to deal with this, guys. Maybe about, I did not want to touch this whatsoever, guys. Did not expect that. So I'm recording it. See that little gap right there, just in case. That's how it goes. I think did not want to think about doing that. So I think I'm gonna have to really get in and do some soldering and get this thing situated, which I did not want to do that. This is I'm hoping maybe, let me think, guys. Where's the wires to this, to these things? Where is the wire? So finally got it in here. Finally, so I couldn't really do it the way I wanted to do it because I really wanted to route it through here. But maybe it'll be too much. I think I'm gonna have to route it going down here like that. Basically. And then we're gonna move this here. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna move it a little bit up forward. That was a pain in the ass to do, but we got it done. Now I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put this. I wanted to put it through here, but that's not like you can open that. Maybe here. Maybe we can put the wires through there. Not sure. I gotta figure out how we're gonna do this. I gotta look and see what we're looking at, but it'll be done in a minute. Let me go ahead and focus on getting all these screws back on, and we'll be back. Guys, I think it's looking good. Look, check this out. I mean, as good as I could get it. Now, it's not perfect, but it's in there, right? And that's what you want. You want this thing, because I'm gonna put the kill switch in here. So the kill switch is gonna go in here, in there, because that's too small for this. So we're gonna put it in here with the battery pack on the side. So this is gonna go in here somewhere. Guess I'm about to drill a hole for it from the bottom, maybe. Now I could go ahead and take it out and put it through there, but I think it's just better this way. I could go ahead and zip tie it. Give or take. Maybe zip tie with here, right here. Put a zip tie there, like that, and just bring it down. I'm gonna test it out, depending how it feels. Sorry about that. The kill switch is okay. We're gonna have to really get in here and figure out what we're gonna do with that. So go ahead and get this thing and put it right here. Get the magnet. This is you need this with the alright. I think we're gonna make a hole right here. I really didn't want to make a hole on the box, but it's the only way. I mean, this is too short. So I mean, it's either that or put the kill switch here somewhere. Double-sided glue somewhere. But I don't want to do that, because then I don't know if this gets wet, if it's gonna cause issues. I could go right here and do that, but then here's the thing, it's gonna be too short to get to the receiver box. Either way, there's gonna be some constructions that I have to do, so If I do it here, right there, it'll be long enough to go under and connect. But so it's gonna be a interesting situation. But we're gonna test it out first before we do all that. Let's put the pull star back on, and I'll figure out what the hell I'm gonna do, because this is too small. It won't fit in there. Let me show you guys. It's too small. You know that, but this is too short. I'll have to have it like this, or from the bottom. Even if I bring it from the bottom, it's still not gonna be. There's too much stuff in the way. This is the best way, is in this box, or either double tape it here, around here somewhere. Bring it in from the bottom, through here, connect, right, and double tape it like this. Double tape it like this right here. Right here like that. And then put the light, here somewhere. I don't know. I'll figure out. I gotta think about what I'm doing. All right, guys. Whew, I got a mess here. I gotta get all this fixed, man. Look at this. So we finally got the engine with this kill switch. We put everything back. We went through all the screws. Anything that goes to metal, I Loctite it. A lot of the screws did not have Loctite. The engines did not have Loctite. So went ahead, boom, 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 Loctite everything just to double check, make sure that nothing comes out. Since I use blue Loctite. Use blue Loctite, okay, guys, for stuff like that. This transmission, I don't know much about it, but I'm sure I use blue Loctite, and it looks like an easy removal if I really wanted to go that way. Would have been easier. Now, right here, you don't have space to put a screw a driver, nothing. If I would have gone the other way and just taken out the whole engine, I mean, I would have had to take out the servo arm and take everything off. Probably would have been easier to do that. Just taking out the spring off the pipe, relieve it, boom, engine out, and that's it. It's not a hard job to do. It's only 4, 5. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7 screws. 7 screws. She comes out. The brace front and back, you don't have to worry about that. That does not connect, so you don't have to worry about that. This whole thing would have just come out. I just did not want to deal with it, but now, since I mean, it cost me longer to get it running, to get that done, but it's okay. That's how you learn, right? I learned the hard way. It's not as easy as what it seems. So now let's test her out. I did have to do some soldering to modify the connector, because as you guys saw, it was completely different. So I did have to do some modifications to it to make it work. So there we go. All right. Kill switch on. I did put the kill switch there. So the kill switch is inside this box. All right. Everything's adjusted, endpoints. You know, it still moves. I think I'm going to use an aluminum part that goes there. But I think plastic is okay. Give it some flex, right? So let's test her out. Let's see if she cranks up. All right. Let's see if she cranks up. So, oh, I'm tired, guys. I came from work straight to break this sucker on. I wanted to break her in and get her ready. So, let's see. All right, guys. Here I try to crank the engine up to test the kill switch, but for some reason the engine would not crank up whatsoever. It would not do it. And if it did, as soon as I would hit the trigger, she would choke out. Now, I do have this set up factory settings, but their factory setting is completely lean. So there does come to a point where I'm thinking that the fuel is maybe not mixed. I'm like, no, it can't be that. And what I do is I do richen her up a lot more. We got some action now. All right. Perfect. Kill switch works. Okay. Looks like the way the factory settings on this thing. Whew, I gotta adjust the steering. Hold on. Oh my god, the steering is pretty horrible. Let me adjust the steering real quick. Let me see. Alright. Alright, so let me bring it. Alright. Okay, this kill switch works. That's good. We're happy, right? I don't like to use the kill switch if it's not needed. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead. Let's try it on again. Let's see if the power, this right here, works. Let me see if this works, right? Because let's double check, right? Clean, but I guess it's for braking. But once you try to go, oh, she does not want to hit at all. Yeah, like I said, she's either running way too. I don't know what's going on with her there. To tune it. Good. We're good. All right. We're good. I'm gonna have to completely tune this thing. It's off tune. Tomorrow for sure. I don't know what's going on. Might have to reaching out even on the high speed a little bit more. We'll tune and see what we're looking at. She sounds like she's choking. It seems like she's not. There's fuel going through. I guess the low speed needle is pretty bad. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's do this real quick, guys. I'm gonna put oil on this thing. How we do this? How we do this? Okay. How we do this right here? I've never done a low C. There we go. A little bit of a pain in the ass to take out, but not that hard. I'm about to put some oil on this, guys. But yeah, turns out, looks like this thing is running super lean. The settings on it is lean. I guess it's to get her to crank up, to break in. But we're gonna go ahead and put some oil on this. We'll be right back. Alright guys, this is what I use for my oil. I use Lucas foam filter oil, anti-clog formula, repels moisture, traps dirt and dust. So that's what I'm using for the gas. For nitro, I'm using that. It's for foam filters, so I figure it works for nitro too. I haven't used it, but I used it a couple things already, especially that one right there and the other guys. So and it did wonders with that, which I gotta put oil on that. It did wonders with that. So okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead. She's ready. She does needs a freaking tune big time. She's running super lean. Don't know why it's set up to run lean, but it is set up to run super lean. We're gonna go ahead and I even tighten this up. Yeah, she's running super lean for some reason. So don't know the idea why, but I did set it up factory settings. I guess it's to break in. It's perfectly fine to break her in. To break her in is perfectly fine, but to get her running, not a good idea. So we're gonna have to really fix that issue. Well, that's it, guys. Hopefully I'll be able to run it tomorrow. I don't know. By the looks of it, looks like I will. I'm not sure. But we're going to test her out tomorrow at home before we go out there. All right, peace. Oh, sorry. By the way, I forgot. how I did it. So what I did was I took it off here, routed it down, and brought it under the plate. Brought it in here. So there's a little hole there. So it's in here. So the kill switch is in there now. That's where the kill switch is at. Receiver, the wire was long enough to come to the receiver box, so that's good. At least I was able. Like I said, I Loctite everything. Like I was telling you guys, it was more of a pain in the ass because the pull start broke. That would have been, it would have been just this, boom, that's it. But that happened. So I had to work double and getting the pull start working. And then the Loctite, the screws, that's nothing. Simple, you know. Now I think I want to change this out. I think I want to change this line out. I got some colors coming in. I think I want to change these guys out. I don't like these that much. I really don't like these at all. I don't like these at all. So we're gonna go ahead and like I said, I'm done for the day. I'm tired. I'm beat up, man. I cleaned up a little bit here, but I'm beat up. I'm tired. I just want to go take a shower and yes, exactly, emo, like he said, it's important to my health to take a shower. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take a shower because I'm done for the day. Let's go ahead and put this bad boy back on.